No, I'm going harder than Medusa Vision.
No, I'm going harder than Medusa Vision. Once you hear the beat tag, know I got producer vision. I don't go to sleep, I'm on a lucid mission. How that boy staying fly with the fire, then Ozai. With a flow colder than froze fries. Hit me up late tryna smoke, right? 2 tapes back where I learned how to float, right? And we drippin', drippin'. Sundown made the beat, now you listen, listen. Cause there's people in the streets that need relief. Just belief in a reason to wanna be breathing. People outside getting killed for no reason. So I'm staying in the lab cooped up every season. I don't mean to stare, but I do mean to flirt. What you wearing, that's my shirt, give it back. Know you make up what I lack on attack. Like a sideways V on a quarter note. Know we got a couple plans that the borders don't. Know I mean the shit when I got a fucking shorter tone. Ego getting big, let me go and get the cortisone. Wallet looking greener than the fucking field that Cortland's on. All of a sudden, I'm eating these beasts, no stuffing. I'm doing what I say, no bluffing. The bills got blue like a muffin. Berries, spitting out bars like pits to my cherries. Homies with the dust like a fairy, not me though. I'll let you shoot first like Greedo. Harder than a brick, that'll make you miss a free throw. Ever since 15, I've been feeling me, bro. Ever since 15, knew I had the E flow.
The E flow, the E flow. What you talking about? So, yeah. About to snap, crackle, pop, now your head if you fucking with it. Fluid with it, smoother than lubricant. I'm really a hooligan. Is he off the booze again? I'm booted like Timberland. It's a gun, I'm a hoodie. You walk with a cardigan. Feeling better than Goody. I'm mobbing harder than single fathers. I'm looking for goodies. Follow me if you rock it. No one beat is a process, but I'm like harder on rockets. In your face, I'm still knocking them down off the pedestal. You a perpetual hater, that's very questionable. Habitual bitch, but that's the usual. Ain't no intellectual, but I'm named after Professor X, so I gotta test you. Ether flow as I flow off banana boats off the coast of Mexico. See your goat, can't name a nigga that's close. Potency sicker than 7 C's, cracking beats by down to me. I know you see a nigga spitting cherry pistol. I'm rich enough for the bag without him. No doubt I get that, just stay away from the cloud mountain. Heavily touted like the fountain of youth. Tell the truth, you pitiful nigga, I'm stealing your loot. What's up? Incredibly dangerous. But I don't wanna be famous. No favors you can hang on my head. Up in bread, killing beasts till I'm dead. Way on they head for a nigga. Yeah. Up in bread, killing beasts till I'm dead. Way on they head for a nigga.
Damn, Sundown.
Damn, Sundown.
All right, what do we think? What's the consensus?
Who's that?
Some of my homies. Well, I know the dude that did the feature. I don't know the first dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there's some local artists basically.
That's cool. I like that you put me on. You put me on to the local stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's nice. What do you think?
Oh, I literally didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it yet? It was the first time you ever heard it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, it was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. They gotta keep working on it, but at least they were trying to say something, you know.
Okay, fuck with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They gotta get like smoother and shit.
Smoother.
Yeah. So they kind of sound a little dorky. They gotta like, I don't know, smooth it up a little bit.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let them know.
Yeah, but at least they got like some lyrics though. They can like rap.
Yeah,
you know?
That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. It's better than like half the bullshit I listen to most of the time anyway.
Okay, I got you.
Those dudes so ass. Sometimes I catch myself, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was like bricks, bitches, the whole song. And I'm like, that shit's hard, bro.
What can I say? Bricks and bitches.
I mean, B&Bs.
Birds and broads.
Fuck. It sounds like a close label.
What, B&B?
Birds and broads. Birds and broads. Sounds like a t-shirt.
You might be onto something.
Like a handbag.
A handbag.
You think that shit would fly? Broads.
Ooh, it might as like a accessory.
I guess if you don't give a fuck.
Maybe.
Or you have like the right person to like.
But like if it was like handbags and like jewelry and shit.
Yeah. You know. And like Shakira was like the main person.
I don't know if Shakira is the talk person for what goes in the culture.
I just brought her up because I think she's going to jail or some crazy shit. Did you hear that?
Shakira?
Yeah, for like tax evasion or something.
I did not hear that. I heard some crazy shit about Nicki Minaj.
More
From her
crazy.
publicist?
Wait, from you heard stuff about Nicki Minaj from Shakira's publicist?
No, from
Oh,
Nicki Minaj's publicist that got fired, and then she's like airing shit out.
Oh, she got fired. Now she got something to say.
I guess so.
Yeah, that makes sense. What'd she say? Or he or she?
A lot of crazy shit, but they were also saying it was fake.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't
Something
know.
about
What-
she.
What was it though?
I don't know. Something about she owes like $9 million in taxes and
Sounds like Shakira's
just
issues,
other
too.
crazy shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you any
Yeah.
specifics, but
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's crazy. What is like? Is that throwing dirt on someone's name when you're like, you haven't been paying your taxes, nigga?
there was more. There was more. See, this is why I don't like speaking on things I only like halfway know.
You like read some of it and you're like,
yeah. Because I was like,
oh, you brought it up, bro.
Yeah, I know. What you said, tax evasion. I was like, oh well.
Well, maybe Shakira and
And Nicki Minaj have this-
Or be bunkies.
Or something. Yeah.
They put all the celebrity peoples in jail. How you gonna lock her? I can see Nicki Minaj going to jail. I'm pretty sure she's been arrested a couple times, right? Didn't they do those interviews with DJ Vlad and like her like little crew before she was even hanging out with Gucci Man? And like,
Oh, I have no idea.
yeah, there was like her and like something like 7-Up, I think, and like some other people, and they were like robbing banks or like robbing niggas, and she was driving or something. It's the old DJ Vlad shit. Super folds.
I don't know. I just remember when I was 10 and my older cousins were listening to what was
Nicki
that shit?
Minaj?
Yeah, but what was that first song I heard? It was with her and Yo Gotti and Gucci, 5-Star Chick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
yeah. I think that was like the first I ever heard of Nicki Minaj.
I thought that was. I don't remember that song. I remember like the 5-Star. I remember the Yo Gotti part. Damn. Yeah, Nicki Minaj is kind of like the best, like the queen of the girl rappers.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
she
low
is,
key.
honestly.
I mean, I can even say she got some hard lines.
Oh yeah, I mean she used to be super hard, but now she's like, they go popping. She's older now. There's no point in like trying anymore, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Well, it's Thouandaires, right?
$1,000.
Doing all right?
You said what?
You doing all right?
I can't complain, man.
Max kind of been off the grid lately, Gus.
I mean, have I? You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like you've been a little off the grid.
I just been chilling.
Yeah, I
Stacking.
feel like if you weren't chilling, you wouldn't tell us. Like if things were like going wrong, you'd probably just keep it to yourself and repress it.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, because you're a man.
You got a
Good job.
point.
You're a good job. I don't think I want to ever see you like lose your cool for real.
There's no point in that.
A little rough, a little oaky,
I like it.
a little bit tannin in there.
The tannins.
I think it's tannins, right?
Yes.
Nice burn.
Yeah.
Cute way to say burn.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're doing good, then I
What
guess
are they
I'm
called?
good.
Sommelier pad over here.
Sommeliers, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen those? They got the sommelier kits, and it's like this binder. It's like, like how like in the mob movies or whatever, they'll have the Bible and then it'll be hollowed out. There'll be like drugs and shit. Like when you open the book,
Yeah.
it's like that.
I have one of those.
Yeah, okay, heard that. And it's got scents in it, right? Different scents, and it's so you can learn how to smell the wine. Like, get the scents, so it'll be like tobacco and leather, and whatever, raspberry, cherry, whatever. And they have a little scent of it, and so you can be able to smell that, and then you can smell the wine, and then like,
I mean, it kind of makes sense.
know what you're talking about, or
Right.
whatever. Excuse me.
I mean,
It's kind of cool.
it doesn't take much to really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, one tastes like this, one tastes like that.
I don't know, man. These people get really crazy about it.
I mean, they do, but like,
Tobacco.
I'm just
Leather.
saying, like, if you put like 3 Chardonnays out and we taste like blind taste tested them, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure like even the sommelier might be like, oh, the shitty one's pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
Like the $9 one's pretty nice.
I could do like a taste test of different wines, but I'm not gonna be able to smell the shit and be like, oh yeah.
This is a 2017 vintage. I can taste it.
2014 wine. The summer. There must have been a lot of rain this summer.
This must be
That's what
from
they do.
Australia.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I try to get into that shit, but Fuck it. Now we're at a sports bar. Nobody
Yeah,
cares.
you're drinking Four Locos and Buzzballs with your boys anyway.
Don't play me like that.
I'm just playing, man. I'm sorry. And a 4-4 popping, dog.
Not the Four Locos.
Yeah, the 4.
Getting crazy. 4 crazies. That's what that means.
Loco. Yeah. Okay. So.
What's the word for the week?
Have you done some interviews since we've last met?
Yeah, I did one for sure.
Yeah.
Did I do 2? No, I did
Oh,
one.
you did one.
Yeah, I did one.
Yeah.
Have you done one?
I did one. So I got like 5 in the vault right now.
Ah, okay. Season 2 of the Low Road coming along great.
Man. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I messed up one of the audios on one of them, but only like the last like 25% of it. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that.
Just cut off the last half.
Just to be continued. You know what I mean? I just had to interview them again. We gotta get Petty Taylor on this shit though, so we could rap.
Oh, facts.
I'm trying to I'm trying to like I'm trying to make people rap on this shit.
That'd be dope.
I'm gonna rap with them now.
Fuck it,
I got
let's
you,
do
bro. Don't even worry about it. Got bars, dude.
You gotta
believe?
get my roommate on here. He can rap
No, you can't. No way.
a little bit.
Wait, which one's your roommate? Is it Dan?
No,
Or Don, I mean?
no.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Don. It's like, there's no way Don can rap. I don't believe it. I watched your show.
I don't think Don can rap.
It doesn't sound like a rapper. Sounds like a comedian. No?
I mean, he's definitely a comedian.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a poet. But
Yeah.
he didn't know it.
No.
You
You
know?
rapping too?
Oh no, not me.
You should start it off. Start rapping.
You don't want to hear me rap.
I do, actually. I do. I want to hear everybody rap.
Yeah, I don't even think I could rap if I wanted to.
I think you could do anything that you believe in, but it doesn't sound like you believe in rapping right now, so maybe.
Probably just won't happen.
Possibly. Maybe like 5 bars. It's an odd place to stop. On your 5th bar, but
Yeah, I don't even think I can give you one.
how about if I write it for you?
Okay, that works.
But I write it and I'm like bragging about me though.
All right.
Like, yo, that nigga.
Yeah,
bad
Pat's
as
the
shit.
best. Fucking
Nigga
goofy
bad,
as
yes
hell.
it is. And then you just pass it to me and I keep going and shit. All right, we can get the niggas freestyle.
Yeah. I think that'd be dope.
You know, this is okay. So we bring in our own topics. This is my first thing I've noticed in the Twitter sphere that I wanted to bring up.
The Twitter sphere.
Yeah, for the Thouandaires, right? If anyone hasn't noticed, it is Virgo season, and Beyonce, being a Virgo, will drop albums around this time when she drops albums. Now, it's been maybe 6 years. I know they dropped the Jay-Z.
The Carters.
Like, the Jay-Z. Was it called the Carters?
I'm pretty sure it
No,
was.
it was like Love something. You don't talk about that.
But it was by the Carters.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
There you go. There
Yes,
you go.
yeah.
Okay,
It
okay.
was called something else though. Like,
Yeah, I got you.
so they dropped the Jewel album, which is cool, and then
2017 was eliminated.
maybe yeah,
I think it was.
It was a minute, man, and then she did the soundtrack for that Lion King shit, but that doesn't count. We don't count that shit.
I mean, before that was the self-titled album. That was like 2014.
Yeah, so it's been like at least 6, something like that. It's been like
Like
that around
5.
time. 5 or 6, yeah. Not 6, but like 5, right? So it's been like 5. And she finally dropped an album.
Mm-hmm.
And they had dropped, of course, My Girl's blasting it, right? So you listen to all of it. And it was very good. Which is pretty like, whoa. Oh my God, a Beyonce album was good. Like, it was good.
All right, for sure.
There was a couple times where she did expose the lack of voice that she has. Because Beyonce is not the best singer. I can name a lot of people with more powerful voices than Beyonce that aren't even close to her level.
Oh yeah,
Okay, right?
like a Whitney Houston type shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's
Or even
Whitney
like
Houston's
Mariah
great, though.
Carey.
Yeah, but Mariah Carey is a great too. I could even say like Pink.
What?
You remember Pink?
I do. I know exactly who Pink
Pink's
is,
voice
but I'm
is-
like, what?
Way stronger than Beyonce's. Way stronger. Just
I'd have to re-listen to a
you'll go
Pink
back
song.
and you'll be like, oh shit, yeah. But that's not the point. I'm not trying to shit on Beyonce here.
Okay.
The point was to actually defend Beyonce.
Right.
And I've noticed on Twitter, so many girls, and I mean so many because usually I don't see any complaints. Usually it's just like, yeah, queen, like slay, like, you know.
Right.
But this time around, because it was a little more dancier, it's kind of like the Drake shit, right?
I mean, it wasn't a little more dancier. It was straight dance music.
Yeah, but she makes pop dance music. It wasn't like when Drake dropped his and it was all like house.
Right.
When he has like 2 house songs, usually like on an album.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where the disconnect might be.
I'm
not
just
saying
wondering.
I'm not saying it's like horrible or it's bad.
Yeah.
I can just say I can see where the disconnect might be from like maybe core fans.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe someone that was like, you know, like you just said, like waited like 5 years for an album. They want another.
Yeah, like
They
what do you
want another
expect?
Beyonce album, whereas this feels like something different.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Yeah. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect it to sound like? You know what I mean? It was.
I mean, I think they were just expecting something different.
So I asked that. I say that. No. I say that to ask this. If this is the first time, and I feel like I am very in tune. I feel like this is the first time where I've seen this many people, not like it's that many, but more than usual, say that they do not fuck with this album.
Well, we were just comparing it to the Drake album, right? And the Drake album,
In the dancey way. That's why I compared it to it.
Well, I think like sonically, it's very similar.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of house vibes on it.
All right. And people were mad at Drake's album a little.
Yeah. Yes.
So, but Drake dropped just like 6 months ago the CLB.
Yeah, and that was. I mean, we talked about that. I thought that was ass, but
Right. But still, like he gave the fans something. Whereas Beyonce hasn't dropped in like 5, almost 6 years, and then comes with the experimental album.
right.
So like you can expect fans to like be even more like riled up to like, oh well, we waited 6 years for this, whereas we waited 6 months for a Drake album. We weren't even sure was dropping. It kind of dropped out of nowhere. Okay, well this wasn't what we wanted, so we're pissed off. Whereas we're waiting, we're like anticipating the shit, and you drop something like kind of off the beaten path. Well, now we're even more pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like it's not so far off the beaten path just because it has a little bit of housiness to it. Because it wasn't the whole album. Like there was like 3. There was 3 of them, and
Cozy. I think his name. That was definitely very dancey. I think.
Definitely. I only listened to it once, but there was definitely 3 songs that were like, you know, you hear some of those Beyonce songs and you're like, yo, like somebody, like she's almost rapping. Like she's
yeah.
rapping.
I feel like
there
that was
like 3 of those. I was like, what the, like some of the beats like on there were crazy. I mean, it's just crazy, bro. It's just nuts. So it wasn't like all that. It wasn't. It just feels like the songs that usually were slow songs about her, like, you know, going through something. Those were replaced with like more upbeat house songs.
Yeah, this album almost felt like braggadocious almost to me.
And it's
like she had, like you just said, like she had some bars in there.
Yeah, she did. But I gotta say it one more time. A couple times where she was trying to hit some notes for no reason, and it did not go well. So I say that to ask, is this the beginning of the slip of Beyonce?
You think she was doing it on purpose?
No.
I think she just missed the notes.
I think people just don't say no to Beyonce.
Fair enough.
And they know it's gonna sell anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. But like,
I should have got
like, you know how
a clown.
Like, you know how some people sing off kilter or off key purposely. You feel what I'm saying?
Rappers though with like auto tune.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I just give an example of like an actual singer doing that. Or are you talking about like Meek Mill when he's like, when I'm on a Jeep and I'm on a B, like that shit?
No. I'm talking.
Oh.
I mean, a little bit of that. That's definitely an example, but I'm talking more like what are those like older like artists that have like those? I'm trying to think of like those older dudes that have like baritone voices, and you know what I'm saying, like
Singers or rappers,
almost like
Zero,
like blues almost. I don't know,
like Life Jennings,
a little bit, yeah.
Like
It Must Be Nice, like that's a little bit off kilter.
like
Must Be Nice.
That's a good song.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Nate Dogg.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You remember Nate Dogg?
Regulate.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't remember Nate Dogg.
Oh man, Nate Dogg was the G, bro. He was like the only nigga singing back then, bro. It was okay though, you know. Like,
Right, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. What you
Even Drake a little bit. Even Drake a little bit.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he does.
Especially on like Marvin's Room and shit like that.
Yeah, you're right. His older stuff too.
Yeah, yeah, especially that.
I feel you. I mean, I feel like I don't. I mean, I feel like they might be off key because they're getting so many, so much help with, you know, their Pro Tools and whatever.
For sure, I could see that. Most definitely.
But I don't know. Okay, I hear you. I don't think she's doing that. I think she was just like, I'm about to get it, and she did it, and they just let it fly. And I was like, whoa. There's a couple.
We're gonna let this shit slide.
Yeah. They're like, whatever. We rich anyway.
Yeah, that is true. Like, imagine being in that position. Like, what are you gonna tell Beyonce?
Yeah. See, I'm that kind of guy that I'll be like,
yeah.
Actually, like, maybe you should like do that again. And they do me like Boondocks. Like, the fuck out of here, nigga. Take my chain, slap me. Fuck out of here, dog.
Man, I be talking about the itis and people don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, y'all ain't never seen the Boondocks? Yeah, we at work like, man, like, whenever there's like a party or something, like, we eat all the food that's left over.
Yeah.
I'd be eating it. I'd be like, oh, man, I shouldn't have ate that. I just got the itis. Like, I'm about to go to sleep. And I'd be like, you got the what? I'd be like, man, y'all uncultured as hell.
Yeah, man. You need to teach them something.
Fair enough, man.
You are who you stand next to, you know?
Hell no.
So you definitely think this is the decline of Beyonce, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't
Glad
say
you agree with me.
I wouldn't say the decline. Maybe she's just trying something different.
Not the decline, just the fall off.
Yeah, maybe. I just feel like with certain artists, like especially like older artists, we didn't even live long enough for us to see them fall off. So like we don't know what falling off is yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Michael Jackson died pretty early. You know,
he did
in his life. He died at like 50 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, so like, and like I think
I have family who cried when that happened.
Huh?
I had family who cried.
Oh yeah, me too.
It was like
no.
Like we wept.
Oh yeah, me too. My stepdad wept for sure. The only other time I seen him cry was when Michael Jackson died and when Barack Obama got inaugurated.
Hell no.
And that was within like a year span.
Bro, when Barack Obama got in there, I was it's a small town in Ohio called Oberlin. It's like a college town where I went to high school at. It's like rich kids and like niggas. It's weird. It's a really weird place, bro. Anyway, like out in the middle of nowhere. When that happened, people were like naked in the streets and shit. Like streaking naked off of like acid and stuff. I was like, what is going on? Like, it's just like to say, did we get saved or something? I don't understand. They wept over MJ. That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Now, when you saw that, were you like supportive? Were you like toughen up, tighten up?
I was just like weirded out. Like, what the fuck?
All right, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
I was telling niggas tighten up. I'm like, you crying over this nigga's been white for like 20 years, bro. You crying? Step your shit up, man. Tighten up. You crying over a boy you never met.
I'll send the message over.
Yeah, like, give me this some shit, bro, so I got something to do.
All right. I don't think that's the right shit to get into.
You don't think so? Yeah, I don't know. This is West Side shit. I don't get the politics over here.
Yeah, you think it's a lot different?
Of course. 100%, dude. All right, well.
Did you see that house phone interview on No Jumper?
I saw a little bit of it. I saw one of like, what was it, like 5 pieces?
Yeah, I saw one part of it too. At one point I was like, why is this nigga laying down?
I didn't see that part.
Yeah. At one point he starts laying. At one point he starts. I mean, I won't critique like the interview or anything, but at one point I just thought it was funny. At one point, he was like laying down, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Now this looks like a casting couch or some shit.
Yo,
But I thought it was dope. He was just being pretty cool.
yeah.
Shout out to him for fucking with Brent.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Brent got to get better questions, though. Brent just be like, speak on it. And they be like, let me lay down on this couch. He knows. That's how I said that. I said that to him a million times. But
Well, I mean, I feel like interviews are all gotta get better questions.
yeah, but maybe he's not the interviewer. Maybe he's just the guy who owns the company and sets shit up. Maybe he's not
Like some Adam 22 type shit.
No, because then Adam's the interviewer. Maybe.
Well, yeah, but like he has
like
all
that
these.
position. Like
Yeah.
yeah, he's got a company that's doing well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I'm not really here to like make any friends, you know what I mean? Like we could be cool and like help each other get better and stuff. In my opinion, because I do watch all the head clap, my minute, there's some other people out there too. I watch all you guys to see what's going on in the city and
Right, for sure.
some guys like it's like out here like y'all are so good at doing the business, like getting shit set up, like getting people in the room. Y'all are so good at that. Way better than people from where I'm from. But then the interviews don't be that great as far as like content wise because like y'all try to be like so professional that you're like not like opening up, you know what I mean? Or like not asking like the right question maybe, or maybe not making people feel comfortable.
Right, for sure.
Stuff like that. So I see that a lot within Denver's like interview scene. Is that what we're gonna call that shit? Interview scene?
Yeah, I just also feel like it's a lot if you're doing an interview by yourself. If you're running the camera, you're running the audio.
It is.
You're trying to talk to this person. You know, you're trying to make sure the audio is good. You're trying to make sure the camera don't go out. Is
So
this camera angle
you gotta
good?
get the camera
Is this lighting
angle.
all right? You know.
You gotta get the lighting. You gotta get your questions. You gotta do the networking to get them in there. You gotta time it, schedule it. Then you gotta edit it.
Right.
Then you gotta do the like underwriting or whatever the fuck in your YouTube, whatever that shit that's called. Then you gotta post it. Then you gotta do everything.
Promote it.
You
Get a
promote
good
it.
clip.
You know what
All
I
that shit.
mean? But I mean, all that goes to your pocket if you're getting money. You know, you don't gotta pay no one to do it. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like-
but at the
it's
same
a lot of
time,
work.
it takes a lot to even get to that point to making any money from it.
And that's what I'm saying. So maybe people like that, especially within this scene, maybe they're good. We just named like 15 things, right? Maybe they're good at 10 of those, but maybe the actual interview isn't their strength. The actual interview.
Sure.
To get someone to feel comfortable, especially somebody who like that, who is around a bunch of very like, one, they're from LA. So everyone's trying to make as actors and shit. People have a whole persona. You might not even meet that real person.
For sure.
You know, but they're like, who's over there? You know what I'm saying? Like that sharp dude, and then the Flacco dude, which is the next thing I was trying to talk about.
That Mexican dude, I don't know his name.
Duno.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. I love that
cool
guy.
as fuck. Duno, and
I don't know if he has his own show or if he's just on.
No, I think he's just. I'm not sure what they got going on.
Because he was on
a couple shows.
He was on the Andrew Schultz interview, and I was like, oh man, this dude's on a lot of stuff. Like,
yeah.
and he's hilarious. So like all those videos he does, like,
Yeah,
he's
I like when they go out to eat and stuff too.
yeah.
Cool. We're not fanning out though.
Or like, he has this one. We're not fanning out, but he has this one video. He has this one video where he's like, when the homie just breaks up with his girlfriend or some shit.
I'd see that one.
That's just
sure it's funny,
yeah, hilarious, so funny.
Yeah, and they got AD and they got T-Rail.
T-Rail, yeah.
What's the girl's name?
Selena?
No, she's in jail out here.
Oh yeah.
Out here, Colorado zone.
I swear to God, I thought I saw her the other day. I forget where I was.
She out already?
But I was like, yo. And then I was like, no, there's no way.
Yo, we should try to give her a visit. Get her a visit in jail, and do you bring the camera?
Get in the county, like, what's up?
Yo, you got a visitor. You just bring the camera, and I give her a little interview real quick.
Yeah.
Those kind of girls like me too, so she'll talk to me for at least a little bit.
Right, for sure.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we name drop them, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of people.
Right, yeah, there's hella no jumper shows.
But yeah,
basically.
anyways, but they got a whole bunch of shit going on. But I'm just saying, like, maybe some of these people around here need to hire me to do the interviews for them, right?
Oh, this is all a play for you to promote yourself. I got you.
Possibly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I know what I'm not good at is like all the paperwork and like I don't want to like type all the shit in and like upload it. I don't want to do all that shit. But what I will do is I will do the research and I'll stalk the fuck out of someone so I can get the good questions. You know, that's it though. That's all I want to do. And get fucked up. I want to drink and have fun. My guests.
Yeah,
have fun
for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that point too. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
But yeah, that's why I'm trying to do interviews with people I'm more comfortable with just off the jump. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm more comfortable with doing interviews with people I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Do you think that's kind of weird?
No, maybe not. I just feel
uncomfortable. I think
I just feel like
people. My bad, I said it wrong. I think people I know are less comfortable with interviewing with me. Because I got the questions, but I feel like if I go through all my interviews, the people I've already known before I did that, they're not as good. I swear to God.
Fair enough.
If I gave you the numbers of which ones that people I already knew, and you listened to them, you took the time,
right?
You'd be like, yeah, I swear to you,
for sure.
It just like
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it takes me a minute to like gain rapport with someone, like for me to like to break the ice, quote unquote. You feel what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So like, if I already like know you, or you already know me, or you already know like kind of like where I'm coming from, or like my attitude, like not like I have an attitude, but like how I approach things. I'll say that, but like you know what I'm saying. Like if you're kind of familiar with me, to me it just makes things easier.
Yeah, I think it's easier for me to make someone I don't know feel good and feel welcome in a different way in this kind of space. Because
for sure,
if they already know me, if they're already my friend, then I'm probably trolling them like all the time and like shit like that. So when I come in here and I'm just like, hey, they're like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, usually like we're making fun of each other and stuff, and they can't like separate it a little bit. But back to regardless, I'm glad everyone's doing the thing. But next thing is, since we were on the no jumper topic is the Poetic Flacco guy. What do you know about Poetic Flacco? What do you know? And this dude is good. He's trending with niggas, like he said. He's playing a game that I like to play too. It's very nice. What do you know about Poetic Flacco?
I don't know much about him. I was introduced to him. I think I was talking to you about it on camera. I was like, have you seen this 16 shot him like beef with Bandman Keva?
Yeah, you're right. Perfect.
And you were like, no, I haven't heard about it. And I was like, yeah, he called in a no jumper, just like talking hella shit about Keva,
bro.
And then next thing I know, there's an interview with 16 Shot him and Flacco, and I guess after the call-in interview, on no jumper. He then starts posting more about Bandman Keva, and then Flacco was like, "Oh, you're on some clout chasing shit."
Yeah, it was,
and had a problem with it.
It was something like that.
So they were like, "Okay, come in for an interview."
Yeah, and then they like, okay.
And that's another thing. It's hard to do interviews with someone that's controversial, or you may or may not have a problem with, if there's like, not security or some shit.
Like, have you ever interviewed someone, like, you may have said something, either critiqued them harshly, is the nice way to say it, or said something sideways about and then interviewed them, and they knew it, like you guys talked about it?
No.
Yeah,
never.
me neither.
Never.
So I never.
Well, there's been artists been like, well, here's no way we're not going to talk about type shit. Like, I got beef with such and such. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But like,
and then 16 Challenge a Chirac like videographer.
Right. But like,
he don't like have no issues with nobody though.
Right, but basically they brought this dude in to grill him. You know what I'm saying?
Why would they do that though?
To make good content.
The
more controversial it is, you know what I'm saying, the more it's gonna go viral. It's hard to make.
But they bring the new dude in, right?
Well,
So
the new dude was
proves your
the
point
new dude
even
was
more, but
the new dude was the one that had a problem with the
Yeah.
quote unquote clout chasing.
yeah.
And even AD like was being like, how is that clout chasing? Like even AD was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah, AD be mediating for sure.
Right.
So yeah, so okay, so that's your first impression.
Yeah, that was
Is
my
like
first
your
impression.
Only impression.
No, I seen him on a couple of different ones after that.
What do you think?
Think he? I mean,
As like he's.
I don't know, dude. Is just
host.
Yeah, I mean, all these dudes are like the same age as me. I think they're just doing their thing, trying to find their voice within the podcasting space. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're just trying different things. They think that saying the craziest shit is gonna make them go viral, and that's like what this whole thing is about. When in reality, like that's like surface level.
Right, that's quick money.
Right. Whereas, like, I feel like they're in the process of learning how to make quality content, and they have like Adam and AD and all them trying to like cultivating, right? Yeah, kind of like cultivating their image. And even Sharp, he's older than all these dudes, but like, he's like super raw.
Yeah,
especially like with women.
Yeah,
but like, but this dude Flacco, he's like,
I don't really like Sharp neither.
Oh, I fuck with Sharp. I
like listening to him, but I don't like pimps. Like I don't like.
Pimps. Oh yeah, you said this before.
I hate pimps, dude. I hate pimps so much. So I automatically don't like him.
I just feel like those type of dudes that be speaking on like shit with women. It's just like there's better things to talk about.
The red pill niggas.
Yeah. I just feel like there's better shit to talk about.
It's like, nigga, if you know,
other than talking about politics of dating or
like who you trying to help?
Women's roles.
Who you trying to help? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't like. I get it though. Yeah.
Right,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really care for that kind of content. It's like, all right, bro.
Yeah, but like when Sharp interviewed Wallow, I was like, I'm in there.
Yeah, he
shit like that.
He has done some good interviews. I'll say that. I'll give him that. But okay, so I bring up that. So I wanted to ask you. Thank you. I wanted to salute. I think I want to ask you that because, so these are the things I've compiled from watching this materialize, right? So I saw him come on. Gina, that's the girl's name. Gina. That's like the only girl. They used to have Cam Girl, which
Cam Girl,
Cam Girl was the shit, but she was too calm for that shit. She was like, fuck this.
Fair enough. I thought Cam Girl was pretty cool.
I thought Cam Girl was cool too.
She was like the mom.
Yeah.
When it was House Phone and AD, Adam and Cam Girl on the No Jumper show.
Yep.
I was watching that shit every week for a minute.
I watched that a lot more. And so there's the Poetic Flacco guy. I see him do a couple, like he's on, I don't know, No Jumper show, or maybe like listening to your music live, something like that. And I listen to the way he speaks, right? I really listen to people and how they talk and how they are putting out their point. And he does literally like the same shit the academics does, where it's like, hold on, wait, you know, so I told you to wait,
yeah.
Shit like that. And a lot of you feel me, so you understand what I'm saying, like you know, like shit like that. And I'm like, is that like him too? You know?
No, I mean everybody does say he's an academics clone.
He is, right? So
that's why I'm saying like he's just. It's like when you're first making music, you sound like who your favorite artist is.
No.
Yes.
Not all the time.
I feel like a lot of the time.
Okay, well then, but
like where
music,
you're
that's music though, bro.
Well, even with podcasting, I just feel like he's wearing. I just feel like he's wearing his influences on his sleeve. Like it's more than just. Okay, it's more than just talking when you're trying to make entertaining content.
That's a great point. But when you were interviewing, who did you interview like? Who did you sound like?
I feel like I tried to be like a DJ Vlad type. That's why, like you said, things come off like so professional and shit. Like, you know, I feel like Vlad's probably my biggest influence as far as interviewing, but like regular podcasting, it'd probably be like Charlemagne or something like that.
No, you don't sound like Charlemagne.
I don't think I sound like Charlemagne, but that's.
You don't be asking them sus ass questions like Charlemagne be asking. Or did you?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like with people that are more comfortable, I'm more comfortable with. Like, get crazy on the pod.
Okay, so this is wait, back. Okay, so you know I sound like nobody. So I asked it. Okay, this is what I did. So it was that, and then because I still watch what's the YouTube thing? It's called Your Plug, right? The Your Plug, and it's like clips of DJ Academics' like Twitch. Like he does live Twitches, which are way better than his. I don't even look at his page anymore, like YouTube and like that. But his Twitches are fucking sick. Like they chop them up. Your Plug. I'll show you if you haven't seen him.
I don't think I have. I have been watching his Spotify podcast lately. Though. He's had some pretty good guests.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I don't think he's a good interviewer, but I like his Your Plug stuff when he's on Twitch. He's been doing shit with some of the conversations he had with T-Pain are epic, bro. Like one of the best things I've ever seen. T-Pain's on there like I was on Twitch a year after you, and he like got a job that Academics didn't get and shit. I'll show you later. And anyway, so they had Flacco. He called Academics on his live stream on his Twitch, and they had a conversation. And Flacco fanned out. That's fine. And DJ Academics was like, "Hey, let me tell you one thing." He's like, "Don't be the crash out guy for them. Don't be the fallout guy for them, because I see how you kind of talk like me, and you do this and that, and Adam's white." And pretty much that's it, you know what I mean? And that's how they act. They do like, you know what I mean? The owner, what does Adam do? He does porn and does interviews with a bunch of street niggas, and he has white boy face tats. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to watch out, because he's going to do whatever the fuck. Not because he's like mean or he's trying to do anything to you, but he doesn't care, right? He'll put anything out. He's just getting money. Getting money.
Fair enough.
He's getting money. He's not trying to hurt anybody, but if you are dumb enough to do something stupid on that show, it's gonna happen, right? Niggas are getting jumped on that show.
For sure. Pulled guns out, all that shit.
Guns out. They just had like those 100 Chicano dudes come up there because of that like Tiger video or something. That, like, posted, right? You know what I mean? Like it's dramatic, but it's good content. If you put the shit out, people will watch it, and that's it. Because we like to see each other be messy, right? So he was on that show, and Academics told him, he was like, "Listen, like they know how you are, and you might end up being a crash out, because No Jumper is not gonna lose if he does his shit for 2 months or for 2 years even, and gets beat up and quits, or something even worse happens and he's not there anymore, or like something. They're not gonna lose off of that. He's just gonna be like, oh yeah, you remember the Poetic Flacco days, right? Well, all the LA niggas with their extra sensitive politics took care of it, you know what I mean? Like,
right, that dude is from like North Dakota or some shit.
And it's fucking hip hop. He's from North Dakota, and it's fucking rap and hip hop. So death fucking helps you. You know what I mean? So that's why I bring this up, because it seems very strange, and the development of it is very interesting to me. And I hope you're watching it.
Well, I will be now.
Nothing. Yeah, okay, but it might be just nothing, just another person they're adding, because they're adding different flavors.
For sure.
This fucking cake they're trying to make. Because they're trying to make a platform where there's just like different shows and like,
right,
almost like a fucking actual TV network. But I think he's like playing a really dangerous game. But I mean, he's a bigger dude. He probably can handle himself and stuff. But I don't know. So I just say that that's my opinion on it, and I just want to say that. So I want you to watch, especially as an interviewer, because he's an interviewer too.
For sure.
So I don't know. I just feel like
I mean, at the same time, though, he shouldn't be going around spitting on people.
Well, that was 16. Spit on him.
I think he spit first.
Nah.
I think so.
Nope.
Are you sure?
100%.
I don't know. They were talking like.
I mean, he was talking shit first.
I don't know. I think he spit first.
Nah, he said, "Suck my dick," and then 16 was like, "Puh," and then he tried to spit back, but he didn't have any saliva. So it was like. Fact, I'm telling you. This is just on everything.
Whatever, I agree.
That would be crazy though. Like someone invites you to an interview and you say something like,
I could have sworn he spit first. But I mean, those are fighting words.
Now, you ever been spit on?
I can't say I have.
Me neither. Would you be?
I don't think so.
Would you get that mad?
I mean, probably.
So dead sober?
Maybe.
If it was a man, yes.
We'll see.
If it was a girl, you'd be like, bitch, like, I'm out. Or would you be like,
I'd send my lesbian. I'd send like a dyke bitch to go beat her up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, get your fucking sister to beat her up and shit. All my fucking cousins are old now, and I can't even call no girls to handle my business.
Right.
Not that I ever did. Wait, you got topics? Wait, I got one more. Is it just me? Am I bringing up the topics? I mean, I feel like you playing a very special game here, man. I fuck with them not caring and like a lot of the like being like very harsh on black people and stuff. I am all about that. All about being harsh on all the browns, you know, because we don't know how to talk to each other, and we do stupid shit all the time.
I just feel like he's wild and trying to find like what works for him.
Yeah, do you feel like he's clout chasing or not? That's
a little bit, but who isn't clout chasing? At some point,
we're not clout chasing.
I mean, we're not. But at some point, clout chasing equals views equals money. You know what I'm saying?
But is it like?
Is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not. But
yeah,
sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
But then you ask yourself, it's like, it's all about time, right? If that time you spent the clout chase and sure you got a couple bags off of it, could you have spent that to do something more constructive and got a bigger bag in the future?
Right.
It's possible, right?
For sure. It's all about the opportunity cost.
Or is it more beneficial for you to get this bag, doing this for 3 years, taking that, doing something else, and just moving on, right? So it's like different strokes for different folks, you know.
For sure.
Like,
for sure. I don't know. I feel like you
hate on it.
I feel like you can get on both ways.
Yeah, I want to feel. Yeah, I feel like we say like cloud chasing. We haven't really like discussed like levels of it and how it works and like what can like
for sure.
You know, it's all about time. I can't wait for football season, but you don't really care about football, do you?
I mean, not particularly.
I can't believe that, bro. How do you not like butt smacking, concussion getting football?
I prefer basketball. I don't know.
It's okay. I prefer football, but basketball's like close.
Yeah,
very close.
Yeah,
but you like hockey though,
for sure.
And they beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
doesn't give you rush when they just check someone on the board and like teeth come out and shit.
I mean, yeah, like, most definitely. I don't know. I feel like I watch the sport for like
the competition.
That too.
It's not about the violence.
That too, but more like the skills and schemes and shit like that. Like, I don't know.
You like soccer since you like hockey?
No, I don't like soccer.
Really? It's like the same rules almost.
I mean, yeah, but on the ice it seems way more exciting.
What about the ice excites you?
I don't know.
What about the ice? What about like? Is it the check? Is it the?
It's like you got like people like flying around, like, and it's like a lot smaller than a soccer field.
It's definitely a lot.
So it's like more condensed.
And they can actually hit each other and shit.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot more, not to diss soccer players because you got to be extremely conditioned to play soccer. But like I just feel like hockey players have to, it's way more skill to get.
Why? Because they're on ice, on skates?
No,
like
to get the
Kwan?
No, to get the puck into the net. It's way harder than to get a soccer into a net. First of all,
they're kicking it though.
The net is smaller. And the goalie is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So smaller space for you to get the puck in.
We gotta have a whole podcast about this.
The puck is small. The puck is small as fuck. Like, it's not small as fuck.
It's
but
small
like,
as. Oh no, you said it already. It's small as fuck.
It's like.
Check the dimensions. I bet if you
compared to a soccer ball, it's small as fuck.
But the soccer net's big, way bigger than the goddamn hockey net.
My point here is it's way harder to.
Yo,
and you got dudes. And you got dudes like it's way harder. Yeah, hockey is way harder. Yeah, hockey is way harder than
icing. That's a penalty. Icing, like on a cake. Talking about hockey, that's a penalty. Icing. You know that?
I do.
Yeah, like on a cake. It's just sweet, dog. You know what my favorite skater is? Michelle Kwan. She does 360s.
Know who that is.
She was like, oh man, she was a big like Olympic skater back in the day. She was huge, dog. She was huge. Michelle Kwan, bro. She could do like three 900s in the air like Tony Hawk, bro, like on skates. What the fuck? You like hockey, bro? It's 80% of the league is like not even from America. Call yourself a patriot?
I don't.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's like, yeah, I just feel like it's way more entertaining. It's like way more skill is involved. Like,
No way.
even with
You use your hands to use a stick to hit a puck in a goal. There's what 5 positions in hockey? Goalie, center, like what?
enforcer.
Enforcer, back.
I mean, it's basically the same position as a soccer,
Yeah.
but it's just like it's like smaller soccer, which makes it more exciting, and it's on ice. So you can go way fast, and you can skate way faster than you can run. So they're going at way faster speeds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm ass on skates. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, me too. I don't even think I've ever been skating.
What? Really? Out here?
Never. Maybe I'll go this year. There's
What?
always a skating rink downtown.
I bet. Oh man, I bet people are so good. One of my friends, her husband's really good at skating. He plays in like hockey leagues and shit. There's like, I'm pretty sure you know. There's like a bar. I think it's like out in like Thouandaire or something. And it's like there's a bar, and then like down below it, they actually have a hockey rink.
Oh, I have not heard
I
about
swear
this.
to God, yeah. And they, then they do intramural sports. About the I don't know. Every time I skate, I look like a dead, like a baby deer.
Yeah, I've never been before.
What the? You don't know, bro. You talking about skill, but you haven't even been on the ice yet, and it excites you.
I mean, I don't really have a desire to.
Gazebo.
I mean, my only point here is it takes a lot of skill. It's like up there for probably one of the hardest sports. Like, and you got to be conditioned as fuck, just like soccer.
I mean, you got to be conditioned for every sport except baseball.
Golf. And golf takes the most skill.
Golf is very skilled.
Takes the
very
most
clutch.
skill.
Baseball is super skilled too. You only get a couple chances.
Right, and I don't even like baseball.
You like baseball.
You're right. I watched the Little World Series today.
Yeah.
All fucking day.
Oh yeah, I've been watching all of that shit, dog.
Yeah, these 12-year-olds got some.
They smacking shit.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And they're really exciting too. Like,
Yeah.
hit home runs, like stomping on the plate.
Oh yeah. They're like taunting the other kids. It's pretty cool.
Man, if I have a son, I hope he's in the Little League World Series, man. So I could be in there getting camera time, crying and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, do you remember my last topic before I started hating on hockey?
Oh, you said you were excited for football.
Yeah, but that wasn't the topic though, because I know you and these Broncos, it's not a big deal. Which the Broncos are gonna underachieve.
We'll see.
If I can give
I'm not even gonna put any feelers out because we'll see.
Let me tell you why the Broncos are gonna underachieve real quick, because I want to say it, so I want to see if it's true later.
Let's do it.
Okay. The Broncos are gonna underachieve because. So, let's look at their defense. Your defensive backs are great, top 10. Not gonna lie to you. Patty Surtain, Jefferson or Jackson, that safety or whatever. You guys are fine, stacked. You guys have a good nickel back too. So you guys are like 5-6 deep. Fantastic. Your linebackers can't name one.
Do we got Chubb back or no?
Chubb's not a linebacker. He's an end. I'm going to get to that. Can't name one. Don't know who they are. I watch football. Okay, now you have your defensive line and your pass rush. Your best two guys are Bradley Chubb, right? Plays 2 games a year. I don't even know if he's good. He seems like he's okay, but he's hurt. Literally, I don't know when he gets hurt. I think he's like on the bus and like he gets up and like they hit a bump, ACL, you know. And your other guy, the dude from the fucking Cowboys, Randy Gregory, he plays about 3 games a year too, and he gets in trouble. The guy who led you in sacks last year, Shelby, got traded for Russ Wilson. The second guy who led you in sacks, okay, also Shelby was 6 sacks. I think 6.5 actually. Okay. Second guy, Von Miller. Old Von Miller. Also not on the team. He's on Buffalo, right?
Facts.
Who's going to get the quarterback? I have no idea. Now let's go to the offense. And I'm doing this because I love talking football with Denver people because they swear they fucking know, but they've not felt the pain. They've not felt the pain of Midwest football. They have no idea. They have no idea.
Oh, man.
They have no idea. Okay, let's look at the fucking offense, right? You got Russell Wilson. Yeah, he's nice, but he's nice. He's fine. He's nice, right? You have your running backs, Melvin Gordon, who's going to fumble at the worst time every time because he always does. On both teams. He was on the Chargers before this. He will fumble. It could be 1st and 1 with a minute left and you're up by 7 and you need 1 touchdown to win the game. He will fumble the ball on that run. That's Melvin Gordon. So that's why it took a while to resign him. Then you got Javonte Williams, who is really nice, but a lot of guys that have no tape are really nice. We don't have tape on you. We don't know what you're going to do. But he does run hard. He falls forward when he runs. Great running back. So you have a decent RB tandem, right? Your offensive line, bottom 20. Them niggas are garbage. Garbo. Your tight end, can't name them. It's a big O, and it's O and then a big name after that, right? Now, the biggest thing you guys do is you talk about your skill players. You talk about Cortland Sutton, who just came off an ACL injury 2 years ago. He's still a beast, especially in fantasy. Then you have Jerry Jeudy out of Alabama, great route runner, but he has 3 touchdowns in the last 2 years. It's a first-round pick. First-round pick. Tim Patrick blew his ACL out. He's gone. He wasn't even good anyway. I don't know why people think he's good around here. It doesn't make any sense. And I don't know any receivers. So you have a receiver who's been off and on hurt, who's looking like a bust. And then you have Cortland Sutton, who is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. There's nothing I can say about that, right? So now you look at the division you're in. You have the Chiefs, who pretty much make the conference finals or the finals every year. You have the Raiders, who made the wild card last year with an injured team, a guy who got a DUI and killed somebody. Their coach got fired for being racist and still made it. And they added Devontae Adams, the best receiver in the game. They have Darren Waller. Hunter Renfrow now is not getting double teamed. He's going to go crazy. Josh Jacobs, a great rookie running back. Kenyon Drake. Their line is meh. And then they added Chancellor Jones. They got Max Crosby. They added 2 Hall of Famers, 3 Hall of Famers to the team pretty much all season, right? Any team like that is crazy. And then you have the Chargers. They're fucking sick, and they just got J.C. Tretter, one of the best cornerbacks in the game. Khalil Mack. What the fuck? And they're nice. I don't know how they miss the playoffs because their coach plays Madden too much, honestly. He's the kind of guy that's 4th and 15. He's yeah, slant. You know what I mean? Because he knows this guy can do it. It's literally him. And then, who else is it? Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders. Yeah, exactly. Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders. So that's your conference. So that's 6 games you got to play against them. And you're in the AFC that's super, super loaded. There's literally 10 teams are good. So they're going to underachieve because they think they're super good. And they're going to put up some points. It's not going to be like with Teddy Bridge or Drew Lock, which was kind of the worst quarterback in the league that year. But they're going to underachieve. People think, oh, it's Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Sierra's in town. You ever seen practice? She's fucking bending backwards and dancing and shit. And they brought Future's baby there. Oh, this is fucking sick. No, they're going to underachieve. And they're going to win, they might win 9 games. I think they'll win 9 games, maybe 10.
Good all 9-7.
I just want to make sure I say that real quick. Because that's how I'm feeling. I've been, talking football, 2 weeks here. Heavy, bro. Heavy. Everybody comes to the bar. It's just let's talk about it. And I don't even work at a sports bar.
Well, I'm glad you shared your Broncos takes with us.
Yeah, I appreciate you giving me that time.
Yeah, for sure. I personally don't particularly care. But I'm excited to see how things shake out,
Dude, you got to get into football, man.
Maybe. I'm mostly just into basketball.
Yeah. Basketball season is really fun.
Yeah, good all. Once Halloween rolls around, I'll start.
That's how you
some
know,
games.
Right? Did you go to a game this year?
I didn't know. I did. I'm going to games this year for sure.
Bro,
I'm like looking at the schedule, looking at my days off. I'm going to games this year, and I think I'm for sure gonna go to a playoff game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
nosebleeds.
Maybe we'll see.
Max cheap, y'all. He's going to nosebleed seats.
I don't know. It's been a good year so far.
He's gonna be all
We'll
the
see
way.
how it goes.
Yeah, he's still cheap though. Doesn't matter how good the year is. It'd be all the way.
You gotta spend money on experience if anything.
Oh, that's a good thing to spend your money on.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, what else? What's a good thing to spend your money on? You know, this guy's cheap. I'm not cheap. I spend my money on a stupid ass dinner. Cause I like that shit, which is experience. But
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
But I'll do that often.
Oh yeah, I be trying to. I do that, but I be trying to find the cheapest way ever to do it.
Like coupons?
Nah, like
Have you used a coupon?
no.
You call yourself cheap.
No, I don't use coupons, but I'll be like, cause I go to a restaurant, I know like kind of the ins and outs and shit. Like, so I'll be like, so what protein add-ons you have for salads? I'd be like, okay, let me get just the chicken or some shit like that. You know,
Chicken's the cheapest.
or like let me get just the add-on steak,
Bruh.
And do y'all got a side of mashed potatoes? Let me get that.
How much is it? You ask how much is it when you go out places? How much is it?
Sometimes.
How much is ranch?
Oh no, I never asked that.
How much
'Cause
is the
9 times
cheese?
out of 10 it's free. But like little shit like that.
Not at my restaurant. It's just gonna be 50 cents.
Or I always buy the used stuff.
We use ranch?
No, like used equipment. Like this roadcaster was used, this mic was used, the camera was used.
Don't you ever want something new?
It all works
It's
the same.
It's new to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't work the same. It doesn't work like the new one works. Okay.
Or I'm going like on marketplace and shit. Going to garage sales, trying to find shit. I got this tripod for $15 at a garage sale. It's retail for like 90.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does go up.
Yeah,
Pretty high.
yeah. Just little shit like that. You ain't gotta go super crazy with
I think it probably retail for 90 in like 2018.
No, you go to Best Buy right now. That exact same one will go for like 90.
What? For sure. Not on Amazon's.
I mean, maybe not on
You know what I'm
Amazon.
saying?
Amazon's the cheapest shit
Yeah.
every time.
I mean, if you're basing like the way you're saving money off of Best Buy prices, then it might be a little skewed. You know? It's just me hating though. Listen, do you know about Alex Jones?
Yeah. I like halfway know about Alex Jones. I know about Alex Jones and all his conspiracies.
Yeah, what do you know? Yeah. What do you know about Alex Jones, bro?
I know that he broke into the Bohemian Grove and filmed it and proved that was real. Yep, like real politicians dressing up in robes and having a seance. He filmed it all. It's real. Like no ifs, ands, or buts.
Regular people do that shit. What's so surprising about politicians?
Have you ever done that shit? Because I personally haven't, and I'm a regular person.
I'm not that kind of regular person.
Like I personally have
saying,
not.
regular people do weird shit like that too. Though.
Regular people that aren't Catholics, because they do that a little bit. Dressed up
it's
shit.
regular people that are and aren't. Yeah, they do shit like that all the time.
Come on, and start worshiping what were they worshiping? A stone statue of an owl.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't matter what they worship. They're worshiping something to concentrate their energy and focus on.
Either way, he exposed he exposed a lot of weird shit, and I know he had some type of a conspiracy about Sandy Hook, saying that.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly what the conspiracy was.
the conspiracy was fake. He was saying all those kids that got killed, it was fake. The parents that were in on it was fake. That's what he was saying.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Damn, I know it was something kind of crazy like that, but I don't know for sure.
I'm crazy too, and I believe that anything's possible, and I don't know shit. However, there were funerals. This isn't something. It's like
Okay.
it's not like Tupac's still alive. Like that's crazy.
It sounds crazy, but when Sandy Hook happened, I was maybe like 12. It was like 2011, 2012 time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember my dad kind of telling me like, "Yo, I think this shit is fake."
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my pops is like kind of a conspiracy theorist too.
Yeah.
like I didn't really know him that well. Like,
Yeah.
really. So like the few times I did spend with him, like I
Shit like
remember
that.
I remember very no, it's just like
Yo.
there's only a few times I really hung out with my dad, so I really like remember them vividly. And I remember like this one time when I was like 11, 12, like he just went off about Sandy Hook not being real. And like I forget his reasoning now.
Right.
But I don't know.
Can you ask him?
No, he's dead.
Sorry.
No,
That's
that's
all right.
okay.
My dad's it. My
That's
dad's
okay.
it too. All right. Yeah. What the fuck?
Hey,
yo,
it's
yo,
good to
yo.
laugh about, you know?
Yeah, whatever, bro. You know. Yo. Okay. So that's crazy.
So the parents are suing him now?
Yeah, I like that because they were saying so he put that out there.
Is that even like grounds for suing someone?
So him saying that kind of okay. So I'll don't like I didn't pick a side here.
That's not defamation, is it?
So I think that's part of it, but it's he just is so popular with some people that I think when he said that, his stands, and his like sheeple, took the time to get
can
on
see
the
people getting
internet.
crazy.
You know how people do that shit. They get on the
Yeah.
internet. They send you death threats, send you emails, shit like that. So you have to imagine, and like I'm not even gonna give it a chance that was fake. I'm not doing that. I don't care. I don't even care if I'm wrong. I don't care if it's fake, and I'm not even giving myself a chance to be wrong on that, bro. If you can't imagine, or if you can imagine losing a child in that way, and then going on TV or going on the internet and somebody saying that this is fake after you buried a child, and then receiving emails and death threats over this dude saying it's fake after you've buried a child, I feel like I have pretty good control of my anger.
Is he saying that it was fake or that it was planned?
Doesn't matter, whatever. What were you doing by doing it? Well, how did that help? What did you help? You just exposing the truth.
Well, I'm saying we all know that 9/11 wasn't fake, but some people might say it was planned. So
that would make it fake, though. It's double speak. It's how you interpret the word.
I mean, not necessarily.
If you say something's planned, you go say it's fake.
I mean, no, not necessarily. Like you can see, like the Twin Towers fell, but like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yeah,
you can't cover that up. You know what I'm saying? But you can say, "Oh, maybe the U.S. government planned for this to happen." Right. Whereas with this Sandy Hook situation, you can't say. I mean, he obviously did say this, but
yeah, well,
it's not feasible. It's not
though.
feasible to say, "Oh, well, all those kids didn't die." You know what I'm saying? My question is, did he say the kids didn't die, or did he say the kids died, but they were in on it?
Was fake, bro. The shit was fake, and he was saying some of the parents were like,
"Oh, okay,
lying."
Okay, well, I can see it definitely that being a problem.
And it's like, you know what? It's like, okay, let's be fair, right? Let's say that's true. What's the point of doing that? Oh yeah, let's fake that. Like for what? For what? How does that? How does that help? Like even super rich people? How does that help bad people? Like what is that? Why is that your plan? Because to do something, to get a bunch of money or something to get that much attention.
Yeah.
What out of all the things you could do? If you're like that powerful, if you're that powerful enough to influence the media to lie about something like that, that's what you did. Doesn't make any fucking sense, bro.
It doesn't. But a lot of stuff doesn't make sense.
A lot of stuff doesn't make sense, but as far as crime,
yeah, I just feel like he's, like I said before, he's actually exposed some things that were quote unquote conspiracy theories, and he proved them.
Sure, probably.
So it's like, but it's like two truths and a lie.
Yeah, but the only thing he's proving is like radical leftist shit. That's obvious. That's fucking fake. Just like the super radical right shit. That's like, what are you talking about? Like they're riding for their team super hard. He exposes shit like that. He ain't ever exposed some shit that's like, oh my god, this guy's a genius. Like, no, he exposed some shit like, yeah, that was some really stupid Democrat shit that happened. I mean, if you could tell, hey, if you want to school me on some shit, I don't know, because I feel like I pay attention to these guys. And he seems like just a guy that gets paid to say stuff. I think he took the wrong check. and now he's fucked up.
Well, who do you think would pay him to say that?
I don't know.
That's a part of the conspiracy.
All I'm saying is it just okay. But I also think if the point is that he's getting sued because other people were attacking those people because of what he said, I don't feel like he should have to pay that much money. That is fucked up. But like,
Yeah, it's
now. Like, don't like.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
You know, like he's not the only guy saying what he wants to say.
For sure.
I don't know. What do you think? 50 mil?
I think it was 50 mil. I thought it was 50. A little more.
I mean, I think it's 50 mil for like one family.
Jeez.
It started at like 5 and all into like 50 for like. It's not everybody. It's not,
I don't know.
I
just feel like where does the line go? Because he doesn't have control over what like other people do. He just has control over what he says. Why don't you sue the people that?
Yeah. But that's my only defense.
It's kind of like a gray area. Like I don't know. They obviously won the case, so you can do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I personally wouldn't fault him because I feel like I just said, like I just said with my dad, people are going to have their opinions or thoughts about whatever. It's just because he happened to have a following or influence. Mm-hmm. So it's like, are you going to sue everyone that had that opinion or everybody that said that or stated that or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they have to go for other people who have platforms and said that shit too, right?
And it's like who gave him a platform to even say that? Like, are you gonna sue YouTube? Did he put it on YouTube? Are you gonna sue Spotify if he said it on his podcast? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gave him a voice? What, are you gonna sue Facebook because he put his opinion on Facebook? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
and I only get heated at the idea of that. Like, I saw it, and then I saw some of the court stuff and stuff. Like, I don't really, again, like I said, like we don't know shit, but like. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure it out because people want to argue so much all the time.
Right.
And people who are on the inside, I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? What's the point? Like, what was the outcome of it? Like,
yeah, but it's like, at what point are we taking like this guy's word as truth? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he claiming he's some type of like journalist? I think he just claims I'm just a guy.
He's like, he's big. He's been like a radio host for a minute.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, is he like claiming
like a correspondent too? Like he
but like
his political takes. What do you call that?
For sure.
Political journalist. I don't know. Like
right. But it's like, is he trying to be accurate with what he's saying, or like I don't know. I feel like he comes off funny sometimes. Shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, is he even claiming like if you watch the news or some shit and they said some misinformation? Okay, we might need to.
Which you're allowed to do now.
Right, crazy. But if it's just some dude on the internet or just someone that has a podcast or someone that has a show that happens to have a huge following, like, you know what I'm saying? Are they even claiming that everything they're saying is facts, or are they just giving their opinion and proving it?
Right. I feel like they say. I feel like they phrase it as being honest.
Yeah, if me and you said the same thing, and we put it out, and we have a huge podcast, are we gonna get sued too?
Right, like that would be
even though me and you are just two guys, that are having a conversation.
But a bunch of people got into it, and they're like,
right, exactly. So
that's my defense for him.
But if we claimed, I'm a journalist, you're a journalist, we're reporting on facts, this shit was fake. That's different.
But then now we could take it into all these RICO cases. Wait a second. Hold on. If these people can get in trouble for inciting a mob or a group of people to do something, makes some sense. It's just like these niggas, YSL, getting niggas and mobs to do shit for them.
But was that their intention?
I don't know, but it's the same outcome. People doing something off of your word, regardless if they were intentional or not. If we can lock all these niggas up, then we can't spare the white boy.
I kind of get what you're saying, but I also see where there's a bit of a difference.
Of course, there's a difference
but I get what you're coming from for sure.
It's Alex Jones, so it's for sure. Big difference. But same shit, right? There's big guy says some stuff, people do it, they get in trouble, and they're like, "I didn't tell them to really do it. I'm just the big guy." Like. It's the same. It's pretty close.
Fair enough.
So we can't spare that guy. He got to take that $50 million loss, and he's got to go bankrupt and never be able to work again. And I hope he's a bum around here. Just in case he said what he said.
Man, I think they have Young Thug on phone saying like, what did he say? He was
Oh, you ain't killed them niggas yet? Y'all got soft?
yes.
Yeah.
I need to use that for an intro to something.
Yeah, we can find that. That'd be sick. Yeah, we should find that shit.
Yes, I need that.
Yeah. But I'd talk crazy like that on the phone too. And I wasn't gonna do nothing.
For sure.
Shit, we're just talking on the phone.
Right.
Because we're mad.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to take that plus a couple other different things, and that might put you in jail.
Maybe.
I don't know. Rico's not nothing to play with. My brother got 20 years, and
yeah,
he was
but
not.
the Rico's the Chico
because
they can't get people, so they got a bit. It's
for
a
sure.
Rico.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, they got created to get the mob out of here.
Yeah,
New York.
Everybody was gangsters first. Everybody was the first gangsters. We're just the last ones, and we're gonna stop eventually too. That's how it works.
Yeah, I just feel like have you ever seen Fargo the show?
Mm-mm. You know I watch anime.
Have you seen the
and play games. Mm-mm.
It's like a 90s movie that's like pretty good. You ever seen like?
I mean, yeah.
Have you ever seen?
We could do reviews too, bro. We just watch the movie and do the shit. You know what I mean?
Sick. But okay,
Excuse to watch movies.
Let me ask you this: have you seen The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, okay, I seen the big.
Okay, so the same dudes that did The Big Lebowski did Fargo.
Okay,
the movie though.
I've heard of Fargo for sure, but I have not.
So,
seen
okay,
it.
So the show is a spinoff of the movie, and in the show, it's like the evolution of like mobs, basically.
Oh, okay.
So like,
that's cool.
So like one season it's Italians, and the next season that takes place 10 years later, it's the Irish, and then it all gets down to like where it's the 50s, and it's the black people, and Chris Rock plays like the mob boss. It's pretty sick.
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Damn.
But yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like all that shit. Oh, this is a dude that came to my job today and said he worked on Donnie Brasco.
What is that?
Oh, Donnie Brasco is Johnny Depp and like the
Donnie Darko.
Nah, not Donnie Darko. That was cool too, but no, Donnie Brasco. It's about informant. Johnny Depp's the informant. He's like fucking with the mob.
It's not Blow.
No, it's not Blood. It's Donnie Brasco. It's Donnie Brasco, bro. He worked on Donnie Brasco.
Just never like that. Doesn't even sound familiar.
Yeah, it's not like it's just overshadowed by the big, huge movies that were cut the 90s and early 2000s. Like there were so many good
for sure
mob and drug movies. But it's another one that's it's about a dude named Lefty, and he's like, he's not made, but he's like been in the mob for a while, but like he's just old and like they respect him, but not that much. Like he still does dumb shit. He takes a guy under his wing, and it's pretty sure it's Donnie Brasco, and that's Johnny Depp, and he's an undercover cop. So he's like fucking with him and shit, and they're showing mob stuff. He's a snitch, and like Johnny Depp's like trying to become so part of the mob. He's like going back to his regular wife and daughter and acting crazy and shit. And he's like, they're like, you're changing. He's like, I'm a mobster now. Yeah. It's like it's good. It's a good movie, and it is some of it in Cleveland and like shit like that.
Damn.
But yeah, he worked on that movie. He came in. He's talking about that stuff. Super East Coast dude. I don't know. A lot of those guys seem like kind of fake to me, but like super like Brooklyn accent and shit.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of them lose their credibility like nowadays. I mean, we've talked about this before.
Of course. Yeah,
Same as the Bull.
It comes back, yeah. But just even regular people like that accent, that like moxie about them and shit. Yeah. I'm just like, shut up, bro. Like no way. Sure. Like no way you're like that for real.
Yeah. Like you're not going to Italy and people are like that.
Yeah. I would assume not. I don't know.
All right, for sure. Fair enough.
Anything else that you got some shit? Cause we're getting pretty.
No, not particularly. Be on the lookout for a few interviews. Go watch the Mac and Don show. Subscribe to the Thousandaires, and we'll be back next week.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Gotcha, bitch.